Hello world. I wanted to do a quick video. It's a little chilly. Wanted to do a quick video of a life-changing occasion for me. I don't know. I locked my hair in November. It was for my birthday, 2021, I believe. And let me see, 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25. It's been 3.5 years since I've locked my hair, and it's been a journey. Most of the time it was braided up or covered in a wig, and then I got past that and was like, if you're gonna have your hair locked, have it out, right? And then I started wearing it out, but then I went through this year of healing, and this year has been one for the books that I will remember for the rest of my days. I'm gonna be 90. I'm talking about how I got past this year. So we're gonna start with why I'm cutting my hair. I'm about to cut my hair, and didn't expect that. And why I'm cutting my hair. I'm cutting my hair too because these locks it's kind of damp still. These locks have held on to so much. I'm gonna give me a nice haircut too, or probably braids or something, I don't know, but they held on to so much, and I appreciate these locks for holding on to what I couldn't hold on. Went to the hospital yesterday, found out a cyst on my ovaries, and it's just like, I gotta let some stuff go. I gotta let go. I'm just tearing my body up, stressing my body out. And then I like the way she did them, but everybody always assume they freeform because my new growth, but I don't like the cut she did. She just part and just started locking. She didn't necessarily do a triangle or a square. So I don't really care for that. And I'm still tender-headed. I'm like, is it this hair that I've had all my life that's making me tender-headed? Do I have to cut it all off? I'm like, do you outgrow tender-headedness? Like, at a certain age, do it ever stop just being tender-headed? I like my texture, though. This journey has made me fall back in love with my hair. I can say that much. But I just been going back and forth on whether I'm gonna cut it or keep it or what. So we about to cut and package. And if I ever decide to get them reconnected, I can. But for right now, we're gonna cut. So I came up with the decision just to free myself of baggage. And not calling my hair baggage. I love my hair. But it went with me this year. This past year, it was just like so much. My first... Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all about my year, why I'm cutting my hair. We ain't going to talk about it now. I think I'm going to start from the front, because once I start from the front, it's a wrap, right? I got to keep going. So, and I have a lot of hair. I've always had long hair. Long, thick, tinted-headed hair since I've been a kid. So, we outside with Mother Nature. And I just know this is not no mental calling or whatever. Mental breakdown. I'm cutting my hair for a mental breakdown. I just want to feel detached from everything. Losing everything that I've ever had has made me detached from a lot of things in my life. So, here we go. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna have a braid length where they can braid it, or do I just cut the whole... That's new growth. Just cut. So this year, I had some new experiences. I've been homeless. Never been homeless a day in my life. Homeless. I've been lost everything. If you ever been to my house, you know I had a lot of things, and I've lost all my things, and my truck broke down. Had a stroke at 37. Like, who does that? Had a stroke. I will do a video of once I actually get the hair styled or whatever, but right now it's just cutting, so it's gonna look crazy for a little bit, but that is okay. But I went through a lot. Lost a lot of friends, lost family, gained friends, gained family, but like, you know that when it's like, you know, when you, what's a good way to put it? Hold on, I gotta have my Ziploc bag. After all of that, and you find out about, when I had the stroke, they told me I had endometriosis, but I didn't really take care of it because I had the stroke back in September of 2024. I didn't really take care of it because I was just shocked that I had a stroke. I had to heal from that, so I didn't really do much about it. Oh, I've never had short hair. I've never did a big chop, ever. When I cut I haven't had a perm in 13 years, and when I cut, I outgrew the perm. Then I just clipped the ends of the permed ends. I think it was about 7 inches at the time. So this is new to me. I'm just at the hospital, just really thinking. I was in there thinking that I had got sick from food, something I ate, but finding out you got a cyst on your ovaries. I just had a real talk with God, like, Lord, I'm tired. I can't take no more. How much can your child take? I'm tired. Like, seriously, I'm tired. Okay, so first was the home. Lost my home. I had a business, working in my business, and then I stopped working just to heal. This is literally, I stopped working to heal. My ankle was broken a year prior, and I just needed to heal. They wanted me to heal for 2 years, but I rushed it and then went back to work after a year, and it just was doing something to my body. I gained plantar whatever on my foot, on my opposite foot, not the broke ankle, but the foot that I was using for most of my strength, my left. So it was like, dang, I really got to take a break. And that was hard for me. So in that process, I was evicted, and this is my first time really saying that out loud. I've said it to people that don't know me, but I'm never just out. I was evicted. I just had to live in a shelter for 6 months with my son. And then after I left the shelter, because there was just a lot going on, I went to an abusive person house. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to just call this person abusive. I was sexually assaulted, but I'm not going to blame that person. I think I was just going through so many emotions. I was trying to numb my pain. So I did drink a little bit more than I should. And I was passed out. My son wasn't there. So it was like I got taken advantage of. mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, just all the above. And it was just like, now that's something to deal with at my big old age. How you get sexually assaulted at this age? I don't know, but it happens. People see the opportunity and then they just go for it. And then I checked myself after the stroke. I checked myself into rehab because I'm seeing that drinking was an issue. So I decided to go to rehab and just start fresh. Now, once you take out your numb medicine, now you gotta deal with life. And it has not been easy. I'm like, ooh, I need a drink. I mean, it was always been like my wind down. That was my excuse for drinking. I've worked so hard all day. Just need a wind down. I just need me a glass of wine and watch me some reality TV and just chill. Who would have thought that would have turned into an addiction? Not me. I didn't know. I was still taking care of everything and still making sure my son was straight. It didn't take over my life in that kind of way. So I just thought it was okay. But I was just a functional drunk, I guess. Dealing with grief. Went to rehab and they kind of showed me like a lot that I was dealing with was grieving. You got to learn how to properly grieve. And it's like, if you don't, 7 demons or demons will come and try to invade your space and just take over your mind. Grieving is not something you're supposed to do long term. Grieve them and then move on. Be grateful that they have a new birthday and they transitioned over to where they belong and let it go. And I had to have this conversation with my son. Like, if anything ever happened to me, I don't want you crying about it. You know, I want you to remember our good times and just move on. What's going on with that? Yeah, but after rehab, I had a little clearer mindset as far as what I need to do to get myself together. And I just realized these past couple of years I just been playing victim, playing woe is me, ouch, playing all the wrong shit, you know. It's like, no, I can't play them ways, because what happens if you're there forever? I was at the hospital and I was just in so much pain, thinking it was one thing when really it was another thing. I mean, pain. Some of this looked black, some of this looked brown. I never knew my hair was this dark. Wow. Most of the ones in the front was kind of... But it's like, my uncle passed away last year, October, right before his birthday. And I'm like, and then he had 2 strokes, because he really didn't want me to go homeless. He offered me to stay there with him because I used to take care of him. Really, to be truthful, I didn't really want... I don't blame anybody that know me or family or friends, because I didn't really want their help like that, in that way, because it just felt like it wasn't genuine, you know. It's like, oh, Jasmine failed. You know, it was like a more emphasis on me falling than everybody seeing me as this superwoman, this powerful creature that could never do no wrong or fall. It's like, I'm still human, you know. At the end of the day, I make mistakes. And it's like, people don't believe that you can make mistakes. So I had to go on this personal journey to heal myself completely. Stop drinking. And stop, you know, I did visit my family recently. And I had a drink. One drink. And when I said I got back on that wagon so fast, my mind was just too curious as to why you don't want to drink no more. You got to do it one more time. You can't just cold turkey straight from rehab and you don't do it no more. What if you get married? What if you want to celebrate? Like, so I got to drink? No, you don't. You find different alternatives. And now I'm over it. It's like I asked my higher power to take the taste out of my mouth for drinking, and it's literally gone. I look at people getting drunk now. It's like, And when I got drunk with my family, buzzed or drunk or whatever, it didn't give me a bad feeling when I woke up in the morning. It wasn't like I was hungover or anything. It was just like, start over. Back to day one. So I went right back to day one. And it was like, okay, you gotta stay here. But now it's like my mind, healing my mind slowly, because you don't know the effects that, these stuff that we tend to do, what they actually do. We don't know. Nobody never taught us. We just see our uncles and aunties drinking. We don't be knowing what it do to them. They look happy. It's doing something to you. Look, I didn't even know I had this much lint in the back of my hair. That's a lot of lint. I'm going to soak these too, just in case I want to put them back in. I don't know what I'm going to decide to do. I'm going to figure it out. But for right now, they wash, they clean. That's why y'all see me smelling them, because I just washed them to see if it still smells like. Look at that lint. I had so much lint in the back of my head. So, yeah, that's why I decided to cut my hair. It's been one of them years, losing everything. And last night I was at the hospital and I'm like, God, I can't take this. I cannot take this pain. It's been 5 days of pain. It's like, how much can a person take? I can't take it. And I kindly asked God to just take me away. Take me away in a peaceful way. Take me, Lord. And then I looked at my son, and then it's like, I know he don't need me, because he is a child of God, and I know God will provide the most abundant life for him. I know he don't need me, but it's just like, I want to be here for him. I want to see him grow up. I got these little, I had actually the bottom of my hair, I'm not gonna call them naps. She didn't want to lock up when I first got it done. A couple of times. They didn't want to lock the lower part of my neck up, because I guess it like to come apart. But it actually locked up. I had did a little twist playing with it, and it actually locked up. But I'm gonna cut them off too. A small lock, and that's just from the back of my head. That kitchen, they was cooking. That kitchen was cooking. Let me cut the last one. Oh, y'all see my hole. I gotta wash. So much lighter. I did it. It's like so hard for me to make decisions as far as my appearance go. It was hard for me to even lock my hair up. I'm like, am I really gonna lock my hair up? That means no more sewing it. But of course I'm gonna find a way to put braids and wigs on. It's like, still was doing the same thing. It's like, I just want a whole different change. Just want a whole different, because you never even know what's behind you. Looking at all this lint, it's like, oh, I had a lot going on back there. I'm gonna put my hair bonnet on real quick, because it's kind of cold. My hair. There we go. yeah, so that's been my journey this past year, is getting past the mental blocks. And I mean, at least I got a testimony. I do want to open up a shelter for women who are like me, who worked hard all their life and who don't want to be looked at as like they did something wrong, or they messed up the bag, or no, they just need to heal, and they need a village, someone surrounding them to make sure they are okay. That's it. That's it. It's like, it's nothing else connected to that. Nothing. So what? You got evicted people. I mean, you get evicted and it's like, no, we're not gonna emphasize my eviction and make it look like it's the, or if I say something to you or about you, it's she said that about me. Turn me into an op. Thank you. Keep me an op. Please don't ever offer me back into your camp. Please. I'm serious. So it's like, now I'm just looking at things a little different. I didn't know this was gonna be a long video, but I should have known. I got a lot of hair. See how thick they is in the back, and in the front they were just hanging on by a wire. But they gone now, so I'm proud of myself. I am proud of myself. Because I deserve so much better. I deserve so much better. It's time to get back my youth. Not looking as young as I used to. I got the youth serum in my family. My mama looked young as hell. So it's like, I ain't about to be walking around here looking older, even though I'm getting older. We don't have to look our age. We can act our age. I act my age. I don't have to look it. So the ones in the front is very light and thin and soft. The ones in the back are thick and they dark. I'm not understanding that. Look at that, hanging on by a thread. So yeah, that's been my journey. That's been my journey. And we're gonna get through it. I cannot wait to do an update and just be like, hey, got my home, got my truck. Because I'm not used to not driving and not being in my home. I'm not used to it. People don't know what that would do to somebody. If you're not used to it and you're used to hitting the pavement working, it's going to do something to you. Everybody, why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? Because I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. And then it's like, I thought about it, but then it's like, I really don't want to do that. So I want to see how my God is working things out for me. And I ain't gonna lie, this, even though I've been in some terrible situations, I haven't been in the most terrible situation. I'm pretty sure somebody out there had it worse than me, but it just was terrible for me. God knew my limits, and with that over-insist, finding out I got an assist on my ovaries when I'm around the time I'm having baby fever, even though I'm not dating nobody, I'm celibate, but it's like, assist on my ovaries. Huh? That was just so hard to hear. And the pain that it causes is even worse. Let me tie this up. I don't know. I should have brought a rubber band out. I don't want these long locks. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna have to go on the zipper. So I thank you guys for watching me on my journey. Look at all of you. So we're about to get this weight loss because I haven't ate any food in 6 or 7 days since it's been going on. Haven't been able to eat, so it's just been a whole detox restart. So I do want to lose. How many pounds do I want to lose? I want to lose about 40 pounds. And my hair was probably like a little portion of it. And get toned up a little bit more. I've been walking a lot. Since the stroke, that's like one of my main things I do is walk. But I thank you guys. Love you. Thank you for all your support. And wish y'all a wonderful Wednesday. Peace out.